Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're updating my reading journal, and this is gonna be kind of a funny one because of how vacation hit. I didn't take this journal with me. This journal is from Creating & Co, but I've added lots of pages from other things too. Like this was from a insert from Lights Planner Action, but I kept the anxiety affirmations, and I may end up putting these in my teacher planner, actually. I may move them out, but for right now they're stored in here. So this is the journaling card for their reading, for the Creating & Co reading challenge for the year called Into the Bookverse. And you'll see my goals. This is through June, so I only got 2 done in June, which is fine. It's one of those things that it's feast or famine. A lot of these are audiobooks, and now that I'm not going to school, I'm not listening to as many audiobooks. Started coloring some more. It's messy coloring, but I didn't care. When it comes to June in reading, I know I did get some pages done, and what I'm going to use, I'm going to use my green for 1 to 5. The 27th and 26th. This is are kind of rough guesses. And then last night was the 11th. I gotta look at my actual planner. What's happening? What's going on? And then I'll plan backwards from here. Yeah, last night was the 11th. And I definitely got more into the 6 to 15 page range. And I know I did some more right in here, so I think we'll use this. Audiobook wise, I did finish another one, another Grace Goodwin book. It was the last freebie on Audible called Beauty and the Beast, and it's part of the Intergalactic Bride program romance novels. It's sci-fi and romance, and it's spicy. But what I did notice with her is that the spicier scenes are written the exact same way every time, but the rest of the story is pretty good. Where was I? Okay, so we got home on the 4th. I'm pretty sure I finished it up between the 5th and the 7th, so I'll just put it like that. So we'll call that good for now. It's a little hit and miss in the summer. So now, I haven't really updated anything here. January, February, March, April, May, June. I'm running out of, like, it took me forever to find a July, but I found one. Oh, first let's update June. Why We Get Sick was an audiobook. It was very, very good. Let's use a blue. We'll use this guy. Both of these are gonna get 5 stars. I read The Bear and the Nightingale. It's very good. I'm now on The Girl in the Tower. Also very good. These don't actually apply. Probably just put a sticker there because I only had 2 reads. And then I always have to look back. What's my nonfiction and what's my fiction? Fiction is the darker blue, non is yellow. Okay, I can do that. This will be pretty easy pie chart this time. I see some people who use this pie chart thing and some people who don't. Like they just cover, like decorate, put some stickers there, which I think is pretty cool. But I've really enjoyed kind of seeing what I've been reading this year in chart form. Maybe at the end of the year, I'll make a big pie chart. So this is fiction. This is non. The Why We Get Sick book. I highly recommend this. It is focused on something called insulin resistance. And insulin resistance I was diagnosed with back when I was in high school, so in the late 90s. And it was funny because reading this again, or I shouldn't say again, this is the first time I read it, but reading it reminded me of some of the things I went through in like high school and college, and what I'm kind of going through now that I've regained some weight. So it was an eye-opener in a good way. So I highly recommend it. Obviously, with anything health-wise, you know, you got to know your body, and you need to talk to your trusted physician. Always, always. I'm just filling in. Just a little bit, and then I got out. I prepared, friends. I prepared. Doesn't seem like it all the time, but I prepared for this plan with me. So I still have, these are all freebies from one of the planner sales. So I still have a few coffees and things left. So there's the Patriotic coffee. And then I think I'm going to use this little purple guy right here from Sweet Quiet Designs. Oh, that's cute. Yay. All right, so July is ready to go. And then this is my To Be Read. I'm starting to get a lot more of those done. I need to get back to the Armentrout books, but every time I go to the library, they're not there. So I've taken a pause on those. Library books. Like I said, it's The Girl in the Tower. I need to fix that. Girl in the Tower. I'll white it out when I have white out. All that fun stuff. All right, and then here are my book challenges. There's a winter one. I haven't done any of the other seasonal challenges. I've just been focused on the year long. And I have a couple books that I've read, but I haven't added in just because they didn't really go. So we'll kind of see where we get from there. But I only have, how many do I have left for the rest of the year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 left to do. So I'm having a hard time. If anybody wants to recommend something that was either, I don't really have a meant to be read in 2021, but I might count one of the books from Bridgerton because of the Duke and I've wanted to read all of them. So I might include that one. If anyone, based on what you've seen me read or these titles, can help me, like with a title that starts with C, or a royalty one, or inspired a TV show, that put in the comments below. I would not hate that. I am behind on my Bridgerton reading challenge. That's gonna be the next one I do, and it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time, because yeah, 2 brothers. It's gonna be great. Anyway, by the way, I watched the second Bridgerton's season, and I'm gonna say where they took liberties in The Duke and I was very good, and I thought the series and the book still went very well together. I'm not exactly happy with how they did the Viscount Who Loved Me based on the book. It's like they focused on a very specific section of the book, not the entire thing. So yeah, I was slightly disappointed in the show version. And I know some of you are going, then use that for your Inspired a TV show. I know, I could use these for a lot of different things. That's it for my reading update. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you're currently reading in the comments below, and I will catch you all in the next one.